fire suppression, fire fighting is you don't need it 99% of the time. The time you need it, you really need it. And we saw that with the downtown fire. You see that with a lot of 2 and sometimes 3 alarm fires. And it's really important to the safety and well-being of our community to have enough staffing in an emergency to respond to those. We have 73 people on each shift. We have 4 different shifts, and you can figure out your staffing equivalent to that. There's also whenever this issue has been dealt with before the current contract, when we didn't have a minimum manning and we take engines out of rotation, that was something that we heard loud and clear from the public they did not want. They would rather pay more in taxes, or that was at least the testimony that came to us. Now, the reason we switched all firefighters are now EMT trained, and several are EMT 2, which is paramedic, is because you staff to be able to deal with that 0.1% of times when you really need them, but in the remainder of time, while you're paying people to be there, they can be doing other things that protect the public safety, medical response. And that's something that we should look at more and figure out. We went a good distance of the way in making all of our fighters EMTs, and whether there's a way to go farther and perhaps do paramedic response, or perhaps even do transport, or look at those things.
Do we build insurance for those calls? I mean, does AMR just get that money, or do we get?
That's American Medical Response, the ambulance company.
We currently do not do transport. We have 2 ambulances that are transport capable that very occasionally will transport, but for the most part we don't do transport. That is something that perhaps we could look into. And I'd add, we have our fire engine gets there between 3 and 4 minutes. An AMR ambulance gets there 8 to 12 minutes.